Others out there, Aaron Bienenfeld, he ran for Cincinnati and then Oregon. Of course, Grant Fisher, we mentioned him. He is wearing number 3. He is in the inside alley, and we are ready to roll 25 laps. And we're underway. Again, they will run in alleys, break at the top of the main straightaway for the rail. 25 laps for a chance at history at Boston University. The 12:51.61 a year ago by Woody Kincaid. As they go through the first lap in just under 30 seconds, Kincaid went through 800 in 2:05.9. And the 1600 in 4:12.4. And I am joined now by Sophia Goryaran from Harvard. Just came off a 2:01.68, 800, and you were happy.
Super happy, yeah. I'm really happy with how the race went. Just tried to go out and go for it. I got a little behind at the end of the season, but I feel like I'm getting back to where I was at the start, so I'm really happy with it.
Again, I was talking to your dad before the race, and it seemed like maybe you had some health issues going on, and he wasn't certain if you'd be able to go out there and work the full 800.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, last week I felt like terrible. Just everything was just down, and I didn't feel like how I usually felt. My iron was not where it needs to be, to say the least. But I kind of feel like myself again, just getting back into it. So, yeah, just beyond happy with how everything went today.
So, as we mentioned earlier with the men's 5,000, and Sophia, I know you want to spectate as much on this as everybody else. Grant Fisher currently sitting in third. They went through 600 meters in 1:31, so just over 30 seconds per lap. You're number 3 now in NCAA D1. How does that sound?
That's awesome. Coming from, well, last week it was not good, so yeah, super, super exciting.
All right, so 2:04 through the opening 800, so they are 2 seconds up on Woody Kincaid's pace from a year ago. Sophia Goryaran joining me right now. Alex Gibby, the newish distance coach at Harvard. I saw him down there, turn 1, in your ear. How has he helped your development so far here at Harvard in your first year?
Yeah, it's been great working with him. He's a great coach, great person. Yeah, he really devotes his time to each and every one of us. And just as always, he's super caring, just wants everyone to do their best. So, yeah, he's been awesome.
All right, so 2:35 through 1,000 meters. Sophia, again, congratulations. Thanks for stopping up. Great seeing you again.
Nice to see you too. Thank you so much.
Sophia Goryaran, 2:01.68 now, NCAA D1, number 3, looking to grab one of those national qualifying spots. Sophia, best of luck.
Thank you so much.
In fifth place, I'd like to mention Thomas Backlund, the Nike Bowerman track club with Massachusetts ties, who went to Concord Carlisle High School, took his talents to Stanford University. Shout out to his coaches for being here this evening.
All right, they are through 1,200 meters. Again, those two groups, you see the front 3 right now, with Grant Fisher tucked right in behind our pace setters. This is the marquee race, the men's 5,000 meters. We have the DMRs coming up, 1,400 meters down in 3:37 high. And that is Cameron Prosievich out front, and then Mick Stanivsek. We saw him earlier lead some of the mile. He is back to pace Grant Fisher. And then you see the distance back to the 13:05 group, we'll call them. As they're coming up on the mile, and boy, are they smoking it right now. 4 minutes and 9 seconds. It was 4:12.4 a year ago for Woody Kincaid, as the chase group basically comes by just about that time. A.J. Ernst leading that group. You'll see them pop into the picture on the back straightaway. But right now it is Mick Stanivsek and Grant Fisher out in front. We'll see how deep into the race that Stanivsek can take Fisher. Obviously, Grant Fisher proved his fitness a week ago in his debut in 2024. 9 laps down. So Ernst in leading the chase group, or the second pack. That is Thomas Ratcliffe in the number 2 spot. And the rest of the field running single file.
Also in this field with Massachusetts ties from the Nike Bowerman track field.
So originally we heard Evan Jager was going to be doing some pace setting. Now he is right now in the back of the pack. So Staniszek steps off, leaving it up to Grant Fisher. Lots of running left to go for Grant Fisher. AJ Ernst now in the number 2 spot, leading that chase group. Fisher just looking solid as ever. I remember the first time I saw him race, he was a high schooler winning 2 Foot Locker championships in cross country in San Diego. Grant Fisher, the crowd bringing him along. 11 down, 14 remaining for Grant Fisher. Ernst and Ratcliffe with Amon Kimboy in the number 3 position in this group, and Patrick Deaver, his Puma teammate, right behind him. 2,400 meters will get the midway split, so that is 6:13 at 2,400. Grant Fisher has to be a very difficult task running by himself. And 2,500, his coach right there, 6:28. So 12:56 pace. We'll see how he can pick it up over these final 12 and a half laps. 2,600 in the books. Grant Fisher at 6:44. The gap between first and second is about 8 seconds. AJ Ernst still there with Thomas Ratcliffe. Kimboy now in third in that second group. There is Fisher, Grant Fisher. Maybe if he can dial into those lonely long-distance runs throughout his career, because right now it is all Grant Fisher and whatever he can get from the crowd and his coaches. It was a 12:56 pace through 2,500. Headed toward 3,000 meters. Grant Fisher, 10 laps to go at 7:47, excuse me. 7:47 through 3K, and 8.5 seconds back as AJ Ernst takes a look over his inside shoulder. There is Fisher down the back straightaway. Grant Fisher, 3,200 and 8:18 a year ago. Woody Kincaid was 8:19. Kincaid closed with a blazing 26-second final lap. Does Fisher have that much speed in his legs when it comes to the final 200 meters? So he is 2 seconds up on the pace from a year ago, when Woody Kincaid ran 12:51.61 for the American record. The crowd getting into it as Grant Fisher still working, man against the clock. Mohamed in the number 2 spot, the Canadian, trying to bring this chase group along. They are now a full turn plus behind. Seven to go, 18 in the books. That's 3,600 meters down. The chase group, Mohamed and Thomas Ratcliffe, with Charles Hicks from Nike Bowerman third in that group. Grant Fisher, they're on the infield. They're along the railing, trying to bring him along. 6 left. Next time by will be 4 kilometers. Grant Fisher coming up on 4K. Woody Kincaid hit that in 10:23. He is going to be underneath that. 10:22, just barely. Grant Fisher still on American record pace. And Mohamed at 10:33, the chase group, 11 seconds back. They're looking at 13:05 Olympic qualifiers. Mohamed, Thomas Radcliffe. As now Fisher is going to get the possibility for some lap traffic to help him along. Final half mile, Grant Fisher.
Some of the slower runners in this field, and that might be just what he needs. Some extra motivation.
There are 6 left in that lead group, running for second in those 13:05 numbers. Charles Hicks, Eamon Kemboy, Mohamed, Thomas Radcliffe. Grant Fisher, the crowd much louder than they are in numbers. 3 laps ago at 11:23. Fisher on the inside, cranking it out. Lap after lap, all alone, now working through the tail end of this field. In the second group, it is Mohamed, Radcliffe, Patrick Deaver in second through fourth. Coming up, final quarter mile for Grant Fisher. The American record again, 12:51.61. It's 11:53. He's got to close in 58 or faster. Grant Fisher looking at an American record that he set here was broken here a year ago by Woody Kincaid. He's got 300 meters remaining and 12:14 on the clock. Grant Fisher, final lap. Kincaid closed in 26. What can Fisher do? 12:23 on the clock. He needs a 28. Grant Fisher. Down the back straight. Final 100 meters for an American record. And move up the all-time list. 3 of the top 6 5K indoor times ever were set on this track. We're going to add another one. Grant Fisher for the win. Oh, he just misses the American record. It stands and holds for another year, 12:51.84, as Grant Fisher, a solo effort. 12:51.84. In Deaver in second at 13:04.05. So the top 3, that is Jack Rowe at 13:04.75. The top 3 break the 13:05 Olympic qualifier. As Fisher getting hugs around and giving hugs. So he moves up the all-time world list, but just misses the American record.